Hi, Carolyn. This is Wendy Nixon. Thank you so much for your post on question 12. We are the question 12 group. There's not many of us, but very thankful for your post. Was an excellent post. I really enjoyed reading it. And I feel like, as you did that, a good place to start with explanation of platykurtic and leptokurtic was really to start with the normal distribution. That's the foundation, so I think it's important to understand that first, as you did in your post. So understanding the properties of, the normal or bell curve really helps one to understand the significance of the platykurtic and leptokurtic distributions. So really what I talked about some is the normal curve has the distribution of data uniformly around the midpoint, which is the mean, median, and mode. For example, approximately 1/3 of the data will be one standard deviation above and 1/3 below the midpoint. So that characteristic really applies to any data that is within the normal curve or the normal distribution. So that can be generalized. Kurtosis, however, with the data being either more varied and platykurtic or flatter in curve, or less varied and leptokurtic or more clustered around the center, more peaked, means that you lose the that probability and predictability and ability to generalize with the normal curve. So I thought that was very interesting. Also, I did find an article by McNeice, 2016, Are the Skewness and Kurtosis Useful for Statistics? Basically, McNeice comes to the conclusion that no, really, really what he says is that calculating degrees of kurtosis is not useful. And so, I guess that can be calculated. He's proposing that really it's the visual representation that is useful. And I noticed that his article referred to financial matters, and as did your post and an article that you had found. So, it makes me wonder, is that more typically what it's used for? Is that, you're just looking at the data points in a visual representation. Now, of course, also the article that I found, McNeice talked about the more data points you have, the more accurate the curve is, which, I think is pretty common sense. So anyway, I love the visual that you were able to put the picture of the overlay of the three curves comparatively from our text, Salkind and Fry. I think a picture is worth 1,000 words, and so, I'm a very visual learner, and so I just think that was a wonderful addition to your post. So thank you so much, Carolyn, and I look forward to seeing you in class. Bye.